Hello beautiful souls, this is Vineeta Kumar, also known as Twin Flame Union, bringing you guys May's reading. We're gonna check on their energy and how they feel about you. So the title of the reading is for your specific person that you have in mind, whether that's a soulmate, twin flame, or somebody that you have eyes on. What do they feel towards you? So we're gonna dive deep into this reading, but before we actually do, let's hit it. And welcome back. For those that are new to this channel, welcome. Please do not forget to hit like, share, and subscribe, as well as hit the notification bell so that you do not miss any future videos. I have a lot of content in this channel along with timeless readings, so you can actually look at the playlist and just intuitively select any of the readings, and you may actually get some insights on whatever questions you have. You can do that. You can check out my Ava series, which is Ask Vineeta Anything. Submit your questions in any of my social media platforms, be it Facebook, Instagram, private Facebook group, Twitter, or you can simply just comment in the comments here in the YouTube, or you can even send me an email. All that information is in the About section of this channel, so you can get hold of me in any shape or form. Make sure that your questions are precise and is readable, and for me to understand what you're actually asking. Do not write long stories, just short questions, and I will be more than happy to air them if I feel that it's worthy for the our series episodes. So with that, you can also check out my timeless meditations. They are there to aid you in your spiritual journey, along with the pep talk and empowerment series, which is the largest segment, along with the science and things, some law of attraction stuff, some money stuff that I have. So all that information is in the channel, so you may want to check out my playlist. They are organized in a very they're very organized, so you should be able to find any of the stuff that you want. With that, today's reading is going to be the May energy forecast, or energy reading, basically asking what your specific person is going to feel about you, or is feeling about you. If you want to know how they feel about you, we're gonna go into that particular reading. Sorry, I'm a little bit tired, and I didn't realize that I'm actually filming this towards the end of the day, and I got to this point and I'm finding that I'm a little tired and I can't even find the words here, so bear with me. I will get you guys the reading out, so we'll do this. We'll get through this. I also want to add that if you want to book any private sessions with me, you can do so as well, along with private readings. Link is in the description box. You can purchase and book directly from my website. And I also want to add that 10% of Twin Flame Union sales also go to charity. So all that information is there. So if you're booking with me in any way, you're also serving some of their, positive causes that I'm actually affiliated with. So with that, we're going to dive deep into the reading, and you can set the intention. If you want to pause the video to ask anything specific, you can do so now. Set that intention before you actually start this reading, and I will guarantee you that you'll get some answers and insights. It's just the way the spirit works, right? So you can do that as well. Before I begin the reading, I'm going to just give you guys a brief energy forecast for May, and that's the astrology forecast. You can read in depth on Tanaza's website, which is foreverconscious.com. And here is what the astrology forecast is. May 2nd, we've got Pluto that's going to go into retrograde mode. May 7th, we've got Taurus new moon. May 13th, we've got Mercury that's going to be leaving the shadow phase. May 15th, we've got Mercury in Taurus. May 16 to 18, we've got Sun and Algol. So you may want to check out what that is. I've never heard of this term, and I'm just kind of skimming through this. I will actually read that later to just see what that means. May 20th, we've got Sun in Gemini. May 20, so that would be the Gemini season for those that are, you have a sun sign in Gemini. May 23rd, we've got Sagittarius full moon. May 23rd, we've got Venus in Gemini. May 25th, May 25th, we've got Jupiter in Gemini. So for those people that have Gemini in your charts, whether it's sun, moon, or rising, this is going to be really important for you guys, as May is already, you're landing into your sun sign, but it's got a lot of things that are also happening in there. May 28th to 30th, we've got Aldebaran Silvergate portal. And I believe this is it for the energy forecast. So we're going to go into the reading. I have actually pre-shuffled the decks so that we're not tying too much into the airtime here. And when it comes to relationship reading, I know that a lot of readers don't emphasize on the tarot, but I feel that the tarot is actually the best cards to use when it comes to wanting to know how a person feels about you. I mean, the oracles do support it. Depends on what oracles you select, and sometimes I find that the readers on YouTube don't really know how to select the oracles, so it's very, very confusing when they're trying to tell you how the person feels. So that's just my take on it. Take it as it resonates. For those that are my regular readers, you know that what I mean. If you're watching anybody else's channel and they're not really picking the cards right, pre-selecting the decks to make sense of what the deck is going to tell you. The first card that showed up here as on camera, I mean, I do a little bit of shuffling. And we are asking how your specific person feels about you. And the Ace of Wands is here. You can say that your specific person is absolutely totally attracted to you, because Ace of Wands is all about attraction when we are asking about the relationship aspect, right? So they find you incredibly good looking. Doesn't matter which gender you are. So off the bat, we are starting off with Ace of Wands. They have a lot of desire for you. So Wands are all about desires, and the card locked, so doesn't want to shuffle. Looks like we are starting our reading like this. So let's see. This particular deck, although I love it, problem with this deck is it's so big. So we've got Temperance here, starting off with. Temperance is all about whether this is going to come, this particular deck shows it differently. It's the, I don't even know how to pronounce this, Feral. Gosh, I must have butchered this, but anyways. So this is the Temperance in this card, or in this deck. When it comes to how a person feels about you and Temperance shows up, the best way that I can tell you in terms of feelings towards you with the Temperance being here is that they are trying to figure out how they feel about you. when I say figure out, because if you look at a typical tarot, you know, you've got Archangel Michael, yeah, that is, you know, trying to pour one, you know, one liquid to the other cup, and he's trying to balance that, right? And the whole point of that particular card is that, you know, you're trying to balance the energy. You're trying to make sure that you know, you have everything in balance when it comes to emotions. And because this is a liquid, even here you see that the person is actually doing that. You know, it's putting one liquid to the other, so it's trying to alchemize and balance the energy. So this is all about balancing, finding their own truth on what they actually feel towards you. It's a lot of and the balancing could be also many things that they're balancing. It could be just trying to find the right time to even you know, come with an approach or something like that, if that's what is in their mind. We'll see how the rest of the reading comes. This is just off the bat, this is the energy that I'm picking, and that is that with the Temperance in there, they're just trying to find the right moment. They're trying to make sure that the moment is actually correct, and they've actually balanced their other matters before they come to you. It's kind of like that. Or even, you know, balancing their energy and trying to figure out what they're trying to do is maybe pour some of their you know, if their emotions are imbalanced based on their previous you know, experience with love, that kind of stuff. They're trying to maybe toss out whatever is not serving them and pouring, you know, pouring it to the other cup, so that whatever is left in that cup, you know, it's worth them coming to you with an offer, something like that. So we'll see. Five of Cups, as I said that, this is a lot of regrets that they've had about, you know, what has happened between you and them, perhaps in the past. You know, if there was some sort of, you know, some sort of separation or something that they didn't do at that time, or, you know, they must have said something, or a lot of regrets about not coming forward maybe sooner, you know, that kind of stuff. They're so focused on what has happened that they are not focused on what could be the future, right? They're just so hung up on the past, and they're really not paying attention to the future, which is, the future is where the abundance is, right? So they're not really seeing that. They're not seeing the Two of Cups that's standing behind, and if you look at the Two Cups, it's actually full and not broken, you know, that kind of stuff. So so yeah, that is kind of the energy this particular person has. We'll see what else wants to come. Queen of Pentacles, a lot of them are focusing on their career, you know, that kind of stuff, how they feel towards you. This could also be representing you. I'm reading it for many people here, so take it as it resonates. However way this reading is going to show up, take it intuitively. This could also mean that they are also thinking of you as somebody that's got their life put together. You know, this is a queen that, in my opinion, resembles the most as the Empress, just because of the energy that this particular queen has. So yeah, I feel that a lot of them also know that you've got your life put together. You know what you want. You know, you've actually made something out of your life. You know, that kind of stuff. And it could also be that they are also focusing on, you know, work stuff, because this is, again, the Pentacle energy, which is usually work related, finances, you know, that kind of stuff, right? So and we do have you know, the rabbit here as well. So the rabbit is all about fertility, you know, that kind of stuff. So it is here, you know, take it whichever way you want, how they feel about you. Too many cards. Like I said, this is one of those decks that I love to use, but it is it's just very big. Seven of Swords is here, how they feel about you. Some of them may have ghosted you or blocked you, you know, that sort of thing, or they are hiding something from you. You know, this is the type of, you know, person that is probably held off their feelings and emotions. They haven't really told you how they feel. You know, they're kind of hiding that information, even though intuitively you perhaps know that, you know, you are, you know, you know that they have feelings for you, but they haven't really made that aware to you. Wow, these are very, very heavy energy. Five of Pentacles. I don't know who I am channeling here. Maybe all of you, but this is also another, you know, another card that talks about them kind of leaving you out in the cold. They, you know, they kind of abandoned you, you know, that kind of stuff. So yeah, with the Five of Cups being the regret, Seven of Swords, hiding something, sneaking away, blocking you, not having that communication with you, a lot of worry, because if you see, this guy is not having a good time of his life. He's still in this worry phase, right? So all these three cards in this particular deck, and I'm gonna read it like that, is that it's a lot of worry. Because look at this woman too. She's got a lot of worry, a lot of worry. The only thing that is positive here is the Queen of Pentacles, you know, where, you know, this shows that you have your life put together, and maybe even to an extent they have their life put together. But when it comes to the emotion aspect, you know, they don't really have their life put together, right? They are all over the place when it comes to how they feel about you, because there is that deep regret that I'm picking up. Okay, how do they feel about you? Eight of Pentacles. Yes, you know, they've been focused on, you know, work, right? Like I said, I'm reading for a lot of people, so take it as how you think is going to work out. Some of them are really, really engrossed in their work, and they're trying to kind of focus on that and not focus on you and how they, you know, how they've messed things up, maybe, you know, when it comes to the connection, that kind of thing. They also, Eight of Pentacles also talks about them trying to figure out whether they want to make things work out with you, because it's all about work, right? We've got Wheel of Fortune here at the bottom. So yes, you know, I want to say that this is sort of like that, you know, that destiny card or the fated card. They know that that's something that they need to do when it comes to, you know, just coming forward with how they feel towards you, right? So how do they feel towards you? This is just too many cards jumping, so I'm not really picking them up. We've got the Lady here. The Lady in this deck is the Empress. So, and this is of course energy, not gender specific. So the Divine Feminine is here already. How do they feel about you? Like I said, you know, the Queen of Pentacles, when it comes in a reading, I find that it depicts the best energy of the Empress, and we've got the Queen of Pentacles and the Empress here. So, and if you look at this particular Empress, she's so beautiful. She's actually pregnant. Sometimes they don't really show you that in the tarot, but here she does. And I did say that, you know, the fertility card is here with, you know, the rabbit being here. So a lot of them know that, you know, you are somebody that they want to make, you know, as they're trying to look at you as somebody that is a significant other. You know, if you're a female that's watching, then of course, you know, they think of you as a wife, a mother, you know, that kind of stuff, just because of the two cards that are representing like that. And for those that are, you know, looking at it differently, gender-wise, I would say that, you know, they do think that, you know, you bring the abundance, right, into the relationship, just because these two particular women, they represent a lot of abundance. So, and it doesn't matter what their, you know, what the gender is. Nine of Swords is here as well. So there's a lot of worry when it comes to how they feel about you, because they are up in their head and they're trying to figure out what they want to do with this connection, how they feel about you. Princess of Swords. Princess of Swords is all about the Page of Swords. So the Page of Swords is somebody that is, you know, kind of watching you on social media or keeping tabs on you, you know, that kind of stuff. So I'm going to take one more card because I like I said, I like pulling out the tarot, and we will get clarifiers after that. I think that explains the energy a little bit better. So one more. Oh, actually two came here. I'm not going to take that. Let's just take one more here. How they feel about you. Wow, that's again too many. Ah. How they feel about you. Prince of Wands. Prince of Wands is the Knight of Wands. How they feel about you, they think of you very passionately, because this is the type of knight that is very, very passionate, right? Princess of Cups, which is the Page of Cups. Pages are usually all about news, right? So a Page of Cups represents, in this case, in here it says Princess, but Page of Cups is the energy that you know, talks about news and some sort of something, that communication that they want to make. So, and that could be the offer that they are thinking of making, just because they are up in their mind a lot, and they are you know, trying to sort out their emotions and stuff like that. They've got a lot of stuff going on internally, and they're figuring out what they want to do externally when it comes to you. So we'll get some clarifiers to this, and this is another tarot deck that I'm using. We'll see what happens. So we'll clarify the Five of Cups. Let's see what the Five of Cups is clarified with. See, that's what I was saying. You know, the offer, they do want to make some sort of offer, and this is the Ace of Pentacles. So I feel that at some point they want to make the offer. This is another deck. Knight of Rods is here, which is the same thing as Knight of Wands. Rods is in this deck, which is the same thing as Prince of Wands. So, you know, that's two times so this has shown up here. So they do have a lot of, when it comes to you, how they feel about you, they know that they want to you know, offer you something more on a passionate level. They only have mind for you, if that makes sense, because they are, this is a kind of knight that that represents the best when it comes to, you know, the desire and you know, attraction and, you know, that kind of stuff. So this person is definitely 100% very, very attracted to you. Five of Cups. What else can you tell us? See, Ace of Pentacles showed up here as a clarifier. So yes, the Five of Cups is clarified with Knight of Rods and Ace of Pentacles. So definitely a lot of intention that they have for you. They want to offer you something, you know, more tangible. Let's see what the Queen of Pentacles is going to say. Queen of Pentacles. Clarify, please. Justice. They do want to give you something, something more concrete. Justice is all about contracts, legal, you know, legality and stuff like that. And because the Empress is here, the Queen of Pentacles is here, I already mentioned that some of you, you know, you come across as, you know, the wife material or the significant other material. Doesn't matter what gender you are. So that's something that they want to offer, right? Lovers is at the bottom of the deck. They want to give you something more concrete. Ace of Rods is here. Ace of Rods showed up here again, and that is when I say how do they feel about you, and the rods show up here. The Wands, whichever deck you want to look at it as. It's the same energy. You know, they have a lot of desire for you. So so that's really a good energy. Seven of Swords. Why is this here? Let's have a look. Five of Swords is here. So a lot of conflict, right? A lot of inner conflict that they have because they know that they should be doing something right. And it's beside the Justice. Justice is all about putting matters into order and doing the right thing. So they know that they need to do the right thing when it comes to, you know, when it comes to this connection, right? Clarify. Seven of Swords. So we've got the Four of Swords here. So they are going inward, right? This is a card that is talking about going within, going inward to figure out what they should be doing when it comes to their connection, because they have these feelings. They do know that you are the one for them. They know that they should come forward with, you know, just expressing their feelings, their emotions, and, you know, giving you something a little bit more better, but, you know, they have held off for so long. Five of Pentacles, why is that here? See, they want to offer you something better, right? You know, the Queen of Cups is here when it comes to the Hierophant. So definitely they want to give you something more than what they have given in the past. You know, they know that intuitively. Queen of Cups is also an intuitive queen, so they know that deep down they do have a lot of feelings for you, and they know that this is a connection that will give them a lot of reward, right? We've got the Wheel of Fortune here, which is explaining the Five of Pentacles. If they did leave you out in the cold, they still know that intuitively you are the one for them, because the fate is here, the destiny is here. They know that they, you know, they can avoid the inevitable when it comes to this connection in you. Eight of Pentacles, why is this here? Beautiful. I saw it a few times in my shuffles. The Hermit is here. How they feel about you, they cannot take their mind off you. When you want to know how a person feels about you, the Hermit comes, and the Four of Swords, game over. That's all they think about. You live in their mind 24/7. So for some of you, if you wanted to know how they feel about you, well, if they are thinking about you a lot, clearly that's what it is, right? It's they are non-stop thinking about you, non-stop. Eight of Pentacles, why is this here? Spirit. Too many cards. Sure. Flip. I just want one at a time because I'm trying to clarify the energies here. So we are on the Eight of Pentacles still, and the Six of Rods is here with the Hermit. They know that they're going to overcome any of their obstacles that they have. If they are focused on work, they know that once they receive a certain type of success, sometimes, you know, they are so busy with the work that they're doing, especially if they are, you know, setting up something career-wise, they've been focused on that. They know that once they've achieved a certain level of what they want to achieve when it comes to a career and finances, then they're gonna, you know, like come forward, right? Because they're probably just tying up loose ends as well. So we're gonna clarify the Lady. Why is the Lady here? Lady is the Empress. Six of Swords is here. So Six of Swords is all about forward movement. They are going to, you know, this is a card that also talks about a lot of thinking here, because, you know, all the swords are actually inside their boat. So they've got a lot lot of things that they're thinking when it comes to you, and what they want to offer. And it's also about moving forward, right? We've got the Ace of Cups here, so it's all about moving forward into that direction of the abundance, the family life, and all that sort of thing, right? So yeah, it's because it is all about moving away from the chagrins that this person had and being up in their mind and all that sort of thing, to something that is a little bit more, they're basically leaving the rough waters and they're going into the calmer waters, right, when it comes to the emotions and stuff like that. So we've got six of Swords, clarifying the Lady, and the Page of Cups is here. So this is again come up twice, and that's about that news that they want to give you. If you guys were waiting for a certain news when it comes to them wanting to give you something a little bit better, it's here, right? They are thinking of making some sort of gesture towards you. Princess of Swords is Page of Swords. So why is this here? Let's see. The Chariot. It's all about moving forward, and that's here, right? Moving into that direction, and that's pretty much the energy that the Six of Swords has. And one more card, and that will tie up the tarot aspect. Too many cards. Page of Swords. Queen of Rods is here. Queen of Rods is talking about, how much they desire you, because that's oh, and look at that, Two of Cups at the bottom of the deck did show up. If you want to know how a person feels about you, and a Queen of Rods shows up, know that they really, really find you attractive, because that's again that attractive card. I mean, you've got the Knight of Wands, which is that intention of wanting to, give you some sort of passion and romance and all that kind of stuff, right? So that's here along with the Two of Cups. This is again what they feel about you. They do feel a lot of emotions for you, a lot of desire. They've been thinking about you nonstop. Yes, the past has been a little bit rough when it comes to how they felt, but going forward, they have the intention to come forward with some sort of offer and give you something that you've been waiting for a very long time. And now we're going to go into the oracle part of it and see what additional messages we can get. Love yourself first. Your self-respect makes you more romantically attractive. A lot of people don't understand when it comes to the law of attraction. You've heard this many, many times, that everything around you externally is you pushed out, right? So whatever you're feeling inside is the reflection of how people and things behave towards you. And the biggest thing that you can do to fix that is to dive into your self-love. And I have, created the self-love program based on just diving into my self-love for a lot of years. And it really is a good program, and you guys should look into it. It's $21 for 21 days. It's the best investment that you can do to yourself to go into that mode of just giving yourself 21 days of pure self-love. You do that, world will shift around you. It's just the way it works. So yes, this is here, and I'm not surprised it's here, because a lot of people don't understand that that's really, really important. Free yourself. It's time to take back control of your life, right? How do you control your life? you focus on your healing. What else? And another thing that I look at as well is that if they have been you know, chained by some of the emotions, some of their fears, some of you know, it could be also another relationship, anything, you know, it's also something that they are also trying to do, is to free themselves from any kind of things that is holding them back and come forward, right, with an offer. Retreat, it's time to disconnect from the world. So that's here. They're probably thinking of wanting to take you away on a vacation, or, you know, on a honeymoon or something like that, like where just the two of you and nobody else, right? You know, they want to do that. Pay attention to the red flags. The signs are cautioning you. So take this as it resonates. I don't know how this is tying up to this reading. If there is anything that, you know, jumps out to you, take it as that. Just because this reading is more on their positive nature. Maybe they are, codependency is here as well. Addictions are affecting your romantic life, and addictions could be anything. That's probably what they need to pay attention to, the red flags around them. If they are, addiction is addiction. It could be anything. It could be, you know, substance. It could be, you know, them overworking. It could be relationships that no longer serve them. You know your situation with them. Stay optimistic about your love life. Positive thinking and faith will bring you romance. That's here. New love. A new person has stirred your romantic feelings. Could be somebody new, or it could be, you know, just the way that they feel towards you as well. You know, maybe you know how sometimes you know, you go through a lot in your relationship with somebody, and then, you know, you got like a system reset, and then things kind of start from scratch, you know, and feels everything is new. So it could be that too. And some of you, if you're single and you're watching this, it could be somebody new that's gonna come in your life. Chemistry. There's a strong magnetic attraction here. And with all the wands that showed up here the way it did, I want to say that that's on point here with, you know, with the way that, you know, they do have lots of chemistry when it comes to you, and they know it. Calling in your soulmate, your prayers, affirmations, and visualizations help bring you together. So that's here. Some of you have been manifesting, you know, that's a good thing. Make the effort. Great love is worth taking the steps you are guided to take. So some of them will make that effort, just because, you know, we have the Page of Cups being here in this reading. So pages are all about, again, making some sort of offer or bringing some sort of news, you know, that kind of thing, right? So that's here anyways. Take it as it resonates. Okay. So what I'll do is I'll just shuffle it a few times. These are really small cards, so let's see what wants to come. Okay. Fair woman. Dealings or relationship with a woman with blonde, gray, or white hair. So take it as it resonates. Victory in some endeavor. That's here. Fair man. Fair woman and man, okay. Dealings or relationship with a man with blonde, gray, and white hair. Like I said, take it as it resonates. Goldfish, increase in material wealth or spiritual growth. Interesting that this showed up here because it showed up in my dream last night. I haven't had time to look up the meaning yet, but I will. My dream was interesting. I was setting up a tank. I was trying to remove set up the new tank and take the fishes out from that tank to the new one. So, Kendall, you will be shown the way. Rainbow, the most difficult part of a situation is over. So that's actually a good news, reassuring news for some of you. Especially if you've had a lot of things that has happened between you and them in the relationship. Wedge is here. Someone is trying to come between you and a friend or something you want. So, wedge. Wishbone, a wish is granted. That's good. Okay. Jug, lighthearted and carefree time. Angel, spiritual guidance, protection from harm. That's here. And bottom of the deck, we've got horse, short journey. That's here for some of you. Okay, let's get into some more messages. Let me know if this reading resonated. Oh, look at that, Mustang is here. Because we have the horse. So feel free and express yourself. Do not suppress your emotions and desires. It is time to run carefree. Call Mustang to assist you. And that's here. Let's see. Soulmates. You were destined to meet your soulmate in this lifetime. The invisible thread binds you through lifetime. So sometimes, you know, this is the second time the soulmate showed up here as a card. I mean, we've got the Two of Cups as well. So this is definitely some sort of soul connection just because it's shown up here a few times in the reading. The owl is prompting you to open your eyes and honestly examine how things are. You will be surprised by what you can suddenly see. Embody the owl's ability to see in the dark. So I want to say that they are carefully examining, you know, what has been laid out to them. And they know that they need to follow their heart, you know, and not their mind, right? So this is, again, talking about, you know, following your intuition. I mean, the Queen of Cups was the same thing. Reflect on your inner beauty and self-transformation. Your twin flame is energetically assisting you in this process. Luck is on your side. That's the inner beauty. What else? Eagle is here. Allow your heart to guide you as opportunities you never dreamt of will present themselves when you least expect it. Time to soar high in the direction of your dreams and goals. So, and they deep down know that they need to, you know, follow their dreams, their heart, right? What else? Too many cards, my goodness. Seven is here. Twin flame union. External sexual energies are surging between both twin flames. Sexual union is around the horizon. Pay attention to the signs and things. Are you excited to see me again? And that is here as 717. They could be seeing that a lot as well. Shadow work. I'm working with my unconscious mind to uncover lost parts of myself that I have been repressing and hiding from eons and lifetimes ago. Dear Lord, please give me strength to continue doing my inner shadow work. So a lot of them are probably diving into their shadow work as well and going through some of their healing, right? Removing things that no longer serve them. Clover is here. Good luck, prosperity, and abundance are on its way to you. Thank you, universe. So luck is definitely here because this is the, you know, yeah, too many cards are saying that. So that's really good. Metamorphosis here. You're embarking into a new phase of your soul's journey. You're transforming into a higher version of yourself. You are going through metamorphic changes, and that's here as well. So a lot of changes are happening, a lot of healing probably in this relationship. Oh gosh, this is twice has come here. Caution, pay attention to the red flags around you. You are being shown this for a reason. Do not second guess your inner guidance. Call upon guardian angels for protection. So that's here again. So maybe some of them are seeing things in a different light, right? They know that if they don't, you know, act on what they need to act, maybe they'll lose you forever, you know, that kind of stuff. Or it could be many things. Yin and Yang is here. Two halves that mutually form the wholeness of divine masculine and divine feminine energies. You are perfectly synced with your twin flame. So some of you that are twin flames and you're wanting to know more about your twin flame, you know, this is here. We've got third eye here that's also opening. So in this case, you know, yeah, their intuition is kind of, you know, opening up, right? Your intuition is being heightened. Allow spiritual downloads to pour in. See things from another perspective. Meditate, visualize, seek guidance, self-care. So some of them are actually really, really, you know, getting like an epiphany, right, when it comes to, you know, how their feelings are, and, you know, their intuitions are kind of coming along, you know, that kind of things. Okay, so some of you, if you really wanted to know how they feel about you, you know, this is here. I love you. So we were destined to meet in this lifetime. We are fated. So a lot of them actually are getting that insight that, you know, you and them, you know, you're meant to be, right? We are soulmates. We have known each other before. And this is, again, another confirmation that's coming where they do know that there is like a deep soul connection between you and them. I had to let you go, but it is not for long. So that's here. It showed up here again. We are yin and yang. We are one. So maybe they are understanding that, you know, you and them, you guys are sort of like, you know, you have this deep bond, right? With twin flames, of course, you know, they know that, you know, you're one soul just in two different bodies, you know, whether they've got their realization or not, you know, that kind of stuff. You know, they know that, you know, you two are, you know, the divine feminine and the divine masculine, whichever way it applies in your connection, right? I think about you constantly day and night. So yeah, there's for some of you that wanted to know how they feel. I mean, the Hermit was there, so I had already mentioned that yes, you know, they think about you day and night. You know, you live in their mind 24/7. You mean the world to me. I will never hurt you intentionally. So that's here. You know, they do have, you know, the right intentions. I have sleepless nights lately. I miss you so much. So That's here. We're heading for better times, and that's why the Six of Swords was here in the reading. What else? I'm crazy about you. I wish you could sense just how much. So that's here. I fantasize and romanticize our moments together all the time. So especially if you guys have been in an encounter, you know, they think about that all the time. We will be lovers soon. So that's shown up here. So this was Twin Flame Union. I hope you guys actually enjoyed May's reading. A lot of insights came, how they feel about you. And if you guys really were confused on that aspect, you know that they do have really strong feelings when it comes to you. And of course, their intention is to overall give you something more concrete than what they have been giving you. Take care. Stay blessed. All the best.